Turbo frames are also used to implement conformation models. As you know, in our case, when we click this destroy link, it uses browser's native conformation model. Let us implement this using turbo frames. For this, let me go back to the code editor and add a placeholder here. And just call it model. And now let me copy CSS definitions, add it to the file that we never used up to this point. Okay, and also add a related partial. And let us also wrap this with turbo frame. And now go to the article partial and let us use it there. And let us pass one parameter there. And instead of using this, let us change this to turbo frame. The last part of it, let us open the articles controller, and in the destroy function, let us make it dependent on the conform parameters that we just passed. Okay, now let's briefly talk about how it all works together. Here we added a placeholder with ID of model. When someone clicks on the destroy link, it will call the related function here. It will check if the conform parameter that we pass in here is true. Then it will go and render this partial. In this case, we called it a delete model. If the conform parameter is true, then it will go and render this partial. In that partial, we show two buttons, and it will again send to the same controller function, but this time without the conform parameter. And in that case, it will just delete the article if user confirms that. And as you see, this partial has the turbo frame tag with the ID of model. So when this model is to be rendered, application knows that it should be rendered in the place of this turbo frame tag. And let us now see it in action. Let's come back to the browser and click on destroy. And as you see, if we click on the close, it gets closed. So let us try to delete the third one. As you see, third one is gone, and now we have the fourth here. So we implemented this kind of very simple conformation models. But there is one thing we have to note here. You should know that it doesn't work the way you would have done it using JavaScript. If you want to show conformation models that is shown up as soon as you click on the button without making a call to the server side, then maybe you can implement it with stimulus. But if you want to implement it using turbo frames, then you should know that it works only by making a call to the server side. To see this, let me clean everything that we have and click on a link. As you see, we just got a response from the server side, and it shows what should be rendered in this conformation model. All this shows that it makes a round trip to the server side, and that is the only way you can implement conformation models using turbo frame. So at this stage, we covered most of the things that we wanted to discuss on turbo frames. Section on caching is self-explanatory, and a little later we are going to discuss few caching strategies that should make rendering over pages even faster. So at this stage, let us conclude our discussion of turbo frames, and the next big topic is turbo streams.